Psalms chapter 19 and verse 1 says, "The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament sheweth his handiwork." Nature, God's second book, speaks of God. In lands far away, where the gospel story has never been heard or told, and in metropolitan centers where millions reside, a witness still remains that draws upon the hearts of those bound up in sin. It is the witness of God's creation seen in mountain forests or by jungle brooks or even beheld in city parks. But what can nature say that would convert the heart of man? When the great oceans of the earth give of their vapor to the clouds, who in turn carry this life-giving water to the parched places of the earth, and there drop their dew until they have given all, we see in these drops of water something of the mystery of God, who does not leave us to wither and die in our own parched condition, but in mercy and grace provides the water of life that can nourish the soul. We see a God who gives all. We see a God who doesn't wait for us to come to Him, but oh, what glory He condescends and comes to us. When we consider the bright stars shining in God's vast universe and see the Milky Way stretched across the night sky, it says something of God's greatness, His power, and His might. A view of the heavens takes the mind of man off himself and places it onto the one who was able to set each star in its place. And yet, there is more, much more to learn from God's book of nature. Everything God has made has a lesson for mankind. Springtime declares that God can breathe new life into things that seem dead. Swamps and marshes that only receive but never give reveal a parable of what happens to the human heart that is wrapped up in itself and likewise doesn't give. Even the pain and suffering and death we see in nature reveal the truth of the great controversy being fought right now between Christ and Satan, a revelation of the death and destruction that sin has brought to our world. Yes, it is true. The heavens declare the glory of God. Nature is one of God's witnesses to a planet He loves and a people He longs to save.